Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a quick update on the cold spell, which looks likely to affect all of the UK and Ireland by next week. So we'll start off with the Met Office surface pressure charts here. Just a quick reminder, the blue shows a cold front, the red shows a warm front, and the purple shows an included front. These black lines are isobars, and the wind flows clockwise around high pressure along the isobars and anti-clockwise around low pressure along the isobars. So this is, as you can see, the chart for midday tomorrow. We've got quite a few fronts across the UK bringing quite a lot of rain with that low pressure system. And then by Sunday, this is midday on Sunday, I'll bring out this pen here just to annotate. You can see we have our low pressure system here, and then we're drawing in those winds from the north like this, and you can see this red line here, that dashed line, that's kind of denoting where the colder air is, and as you can see, that's now spreading further south past the UK during Sunday, though it's still probably a bit milder across the south of the UK and Ireland during Sunday. And then we get that front, just get rid of that. By Monday you can see that cold front is properly cleared now, and we've got a properly northerly flow across the UK. And then you can also notice we have a few kind of small disturbances. We have a couple of fronts. We also have one of these black lines, which are kind of small areas of low pressure, small disturbances, and these disturbances generate lift, which generate snow and precipitation, which actually let's say generates precipitation, which falls as snow in the cold air. And so essentially when we have this northerly airflow, it's quite unstable, and areas of snow can kind of pop up anywhere. So we'll look at some of the models now. I will start off with the GFS model. As you can see, we have that mild air across the south. Tomorrow it's going to be a wet day, and then by Sunday we have the colder air beginning to move in from the north. Those dark blue and purple colours, and then you can see by Monday that cold air is properly covering all of the UK, and where it's dark blue, that kind of shows where if there was precipitation, it would fall as snow. So you can see we have a strong signal that's going to be very cold on Monday, and that's looking likely to last until about Friday, when that cold air looks to get pushed out. But looking at one model run is not good enough. We like to look at more to get a better sense of what's the most likely outcome. And as you can see, the European model has the same thing. These are, by the way, this is a temperature at 1.5 kilometers in the air, so it's not the ground level temperatures. But we have these dark blues showing this snow conducive air now covering the UK. And we have, as you can see, a few of those small low pressure systems potentially generating areas of snow across the UK. And similar to the GFS, that cold air remains in place until Friday. And then look at the Canadian model. This is the last model we're going to look at. You can see that cold air remaining in place similarly to both other models until Friday. So we have strong confidence on what's going to happen regarding the overall picture, and we do know that it's likely to snow in quite a few places across the UK starting on Monday and ending on Friday. There is a risk for snow across all of the UK during that time. However, the uncertainty is we don't know exactly where, exactly when, and exactly how much snow there's going to be. Because like I said, when you have this unstable northerly airflow, these small areas of lift, for example, like this, these small areas of low pressure which generate lift and allow the precipitation to form and fall as snow, since they're small, they're quite hard to predict exactly when and where they're going to be, and if they occur at all even. So as you can see, while we have quite a lot of these dots of purple shown by the model, which indicate where snow might be, we still don't know exactly where it would fall. And if I show you this model, you can see there's a lot of contrast where these snow showers are to this model, and there's contrast to other models. So we do know that there is a risk of snowfall, but like I said, we don't know the specifics. However, what we do know is that if you live on a northern or a western coast, so for example, Northern Ireland, this area here, and especially northern Scotland, you are very, very likely to see snowfall at this stage. And that's because we have that cold air, this is temperature at 1.5 kilometers, moving over the sea, and that generates instability between the comparatively mild sea and the cold air above, and that instability allows showers to form and drop precipitation in the form of snow. So along these kind of northern coasts where the wind is blowing over the sea, that's where we get that snow accumulation, and you can see that quite nicely here. All along the northern coast of Scotland we get a lot of snow, and along parts of Northern Ireland and Western Ireland looking likely to see some snow. And then we do potentially have a few snow risks in other parts as well. It's too early to say exactly where, but we're likely to see a couple of small-scale low-pressure systems crossing the UK. They could be kind of like this, small innocuous areas of kind of rain, which soon turn to snow and can actually drop quite a lot of snow if the conditions are right. For example, in December we had a very small scale low develop in the Channel on the 11th of December, and that actually eventually pivoted into the southeast of the UK, bringing the most significant snow for some in about 10 years. So these things are hard to predict, but the potential is there for snow across all of the UK during next week. So just continue to check the forecast. And if I show you for example, if I show you the snow rate chart for London, you can see risk of snow kind of anywhere from the 16th to the 20th. And then if I show you, for example, let's go further north, you can see same for Edinburgh, risk of snow anywhere during from kind of 15th to the 19th. By the way, just a quick reminder, each of these lines is showing a possibility of snow. And if I look at the snow probability on the GFS ensembles, so this is 30 different kind of subsets of the model run together, and this probability is the percentage of each of those kind of mini models showing snow. And as you can see, by Monday we have those brighter colours spreading across the UK, though an emphasis over kind of North Wales, Northern Ireland, Western Ireland and Northern Scotland, and then potentially the risk becoming slightly more widespread across the UK as well, with those small scale features which are hard to predict. But if there is any kind of significant risk of snow, I will do that on a more updated video if we get one of those lows. For example, if this were to occur, I'd do a video on that because it would be potentially significant, but it's too early to forecast these small lows. We just know the risk is quite widespread across the UK. And there's a very small chance, it must be stressed, on Monday that a bit of kind of sleet or snow could fall across the southeast like this. That's the GFS model. Notice how the other models are really not suggesting anything as intense. It's most likely to be rain at this stage. Potentially some snow across northern England as well on Sunday night as well. If you look, similar thing on the GFS model, snow across northern England. Look on the European model, yeah, potentially a risk of snow across northern England on Sunday night, and then maybe some rain for the south coast, with the very small chance that we get something like this. This is the most unlikely situation right now, but there's a very small chance we get potentially something slightly more significant, and that's looking unlikely for now. But just a quick update, quick summary of the video. Cold air lasting from Monday until Friday, potentially some low temperatures. I'll show you the minimum temperatures. You can see potentially getting pretty low by Monday, minus temperatures -5 widely, potentially minus double digits in places, slightly similar to the December cold spell, and then maximum temperatures might be even as low as kind of 0 degrees, 1 degree in places. So definitely a cold spell, feeling properly chilly by next week. And if you look at the wind gusts, likely to be some cold northerly winds, especially around coast, so proper wintry weather with a risk of snow everywhere. Possibility of some significant snow during Sunday night across northern England, and then possibly into Scotland on Monday, but beyond that, too early for details. Thank you for watching.